Welcome to Planet MicroCap. I'm your host, Robert Kraft, and joining me right now is Jorge Ramiro. He is the CEO of Reyna Silver. It's a publicly traded company. I got two symbols for you: RSLV on the TSX Venture and RSNVF on the OTCQX. And Reyna Silver will be presenting at the upcoming Precious Metals Summit Beaver Creek, happening September 13th through 16th, 2022. For more information, please go to precioussummit.com. And with that, Jorge, thank you so much for joining me today. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Great to see you, Robert.
Great to see you too. So we did an interview about a year ago, 11 months ago, something like that. But before we get into those updates, for those that may have missed that interview or haven't heard of Reyna Silver, can you give us that quick overview of the company?
Absolutely. Reyna Silver is a silver explorer, and our main focus is in Mexico and Nevada. We have 3 projects, and the value proposition of the company is we're looking for a project that's big, that has size, and our focus is on high-grade silver that has a potential. Each one of our projects has a potential for being a large silver deposit. What we see right now in the market is all the silver producers. If you look at in the last 2 years, they're finally have cash, and what they have done with that cash is they have, by and large, been buying gold projects. You look at Fortuna Silver buying Rox Gold in Burkina Faso. You look at First Majestic buying Jared Canyon. And really the reason why that is happening is because the reality is that, once you get it to a certain size, companies need 100 million ounces of silver as a minimum. They can mine 10 million ounces for 10 years. And that kind of deposit really doesn't exist. And that's really why we started Reyna Silver, because we recognize that, in order for you to be able to supply those projects, with that kind of level of production, you really have to go and find them. So what we have done is 3 projects that, are a combination of brownfield and greenfield. Brownfield in the sense that each one of our projects is either itself a former producer that had high tonnage and high grade, or it's in the vicinity of a former producer. But all of our projects are, have not been explored with modern technology. The vintage is between the late 1800s and early 1900s. So what we're doing is, we already know the potential for high tonnage and high grade is there, because in those days they didn't have the technology to fully explore and fully extract a deposit. And secondly, we recognize a large number of indicators that validate that the project, has a potential for being a district scale project. And we have been able to, to put together 3 district scale projects, 2 in Mexico and 1 in Nevada.
So Jorge, last time we did an update together, we published that on September 3rd, 2021. So can you give us a couple highlights from the company in the last 11 months?
Absolutely. Look, since we spoke last year, earlier this year, we had, what we consider a significant discovery at each Guigui and Batopilas, which are our 2 main projects in Mexico. At Guigui, we're looking for the source of the whole district, and our purpose was looking for scar mineralization and intrusive. And during the last 2 drill campaigns, we found both large intrusives and scar mineralization. It's not still what we believe is a source, but we do believe that we're very close. And at Guigui, we're looking something very significant. The upper part of the system, which is the chimney mantle part of the CRD, produced 500 million ounces of silver. And in these systems, what we're looking for is the scar mineralization, which typically would be the largest part of the system. So we're looking for a large target here. And then at Batopilas, we had an amazing discovery in 2021. We discovered the high grade native silver, mineable widths, I think 3 meters of close to 1 kilo per ton silver, with some gold credits. And then surprisingly in this spring, we found a high grade gold zone right next to the to the silver zone. What we've been doing in the last few months is doing a little bit of structural geology to understand the controlling of the mineralization, and trying to understand the relationship between the gold and the silver. And really, we're very pleased that the amount of targets that have emerged over the last couple of months, and we're just gearing up to start drilling again at Patopilas. And then finally at Medicine Springs, which is our third project in Nevada. And by the way, for those of you who don't know, we're going to start drilling that project this fall. It's a project that has had very little drilling historically. However, that drilling validated, again, our concept of high-grade silver. We had high-grade silver at surface and from drilling, but very shallow. We're going to go and drill the same area this fall, but going quite a bit deeper. And then we're also going to do a deeper hole, trying to validate the concept of a CRD. However, so far in the sampling we did earlier this year and last fall, we encounter, out of 13 traditional indicators of a large CRD system, we encountered 10 of them just from surface. It's a big project. It's one that we believe, again, is district scale, and we'll be drilling it this fall for the first time. So in summary, what we have is 3 large projects. We're drilling all 3 of them, and we're very very excited to move forward with this summer hoping also that silver will continue to be resilient as it has been over the last few weeks. Even though it went down briefly, it's now back up.
And Jorge, to close us out here today, where can our audience go and find more information on Reyna Silver?
Yeah, but you can go to our website, which is reynasilver.com. And then you can also follow us on Twitter and LinkedIn. We provide daily updates there. We show a little bit of the work that's been happening on a daily basis, interviews with our geologists. So for somebody who wants to get a deeper understanding, if you follow us on social media, you'll get 1 or 2 minutes per day that will really give you almost like a play-by-play of what we're doing on the ground.
Very good. All right. Well, Jorge, thank you so much for joining me today. Really do appreciate it. Good luck. Stay safe. And we'll see you in Beaver Creek.
Thank you. Take care.
Thank you. Again, Reyna Silver will be presenting at the upcoming Precious Metal Summit, Beaver Creek, happening September 13th through 16th, 2022. For more information, please go to precioussummit.com.